Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to INTV Team Action News, your local spot for local news. I'm Nolan Weiss.
And I'm Jeffrey Jorgensen.
It's February 21st, 2013. Coming on the last weeks of February, Jeffrey.
And don't touch your audio, because the audio is not off. It's actually Nolan's raspy voice.
Ugh, my little raspy voice from the weekend. The Warriors had a tournament and lost my voice, and we lost our games, unfortunately, except for one.
Yeah, I'm sure that's how you lost your voice.
Oh, well, we have some great news later on about the Inland Network's Warriors down at Kittitas, but stay tuned for that great story.
And stuff that's sweeping the nation. Dances all around, like the HarlemShake. And if you don't know what it is, either do I.
You have been watching online videos of all these HarlemShakes?
No, I know there's no need to unless I have the Gangnam Style down.
Pretty
I'm
pointless.
Like one dance a year, that's all I'm about. I don't know, I'm not a big fan of the HarlemShake.
Yeah, I don't think we'll ever do the HarlemShake.
Do the HarlemShake.
Go online and check out all these cool HarlemShake like the underwater or the firefighter one.
I'm big on Gangnam Style. I'm not too much of a fan of the HarlemShake.
Gangnam Style was last month. Why? You got to get into the new era, the new month, and that is HarlemShake.
I think the HarlemShake was actually, I think it was invented back in the past.
Well, yeah, it was invented in Harlem,
yeah.
where they shook.
Yeah, exactly. So the HarlemShake's old. It's old. Gangnam Style's new. It's fresh.
No,
And
and
it's sweeping the nation.
we were down in Harlem to check out what they were thinking about the new HarlemShake, and the people from Harlem do not agree with the HarlemShake.
I mean, interesting. I just really don't think it's closely related to the original HarlemShake.
Yeah, I know the HarlemShake, but that ain't the HarlemShake.
No, that's not the HarlemShake.
It looks way different.
Yeah, it doesn't look like the original HarlemShake.
If you're from Harlem and you disagree with the HarlemShake, you should get the heck out of Harlem.
Why don't you get out?
Because that's like going to Philly and not eating a cheesesteak.
That's a spicy meatball.
It's like going to a Warrior game and not eating a Warrior burger.
Can you dig it?
Nobody that I know.
Well, if you have a HarlemShake, send it our way. YouTube it, Facebook it. So many ways we want to show it on INTV local news and get it across the world on our YouTube station. So if you all have a HarlemShake, even by yourself or with your cat, send it our way. We'd love to show it on our news station.
This past Monday, I bet all the presidents that are alive right now were doing the HarlemShake. We have a couple of great historical facts from some of our past presidents.
Yeah, such as William Henry Harrison. He was our 9th president. He delivered the longest inaugural address and was the first president to die in office. About 32 days after election, he gave a 105-minute speech and did not wear an overcoat or a hat. He developed pneumonia and died in the White House exactly 1 month after giving his speech on April 4th. Wow.
Pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Our 10th president, John Tyler, was the president with the most children, sitting at an astonishing 15 kids.
Wow. Abraham Lincoln, our 16th president, was the first president to wear a beard and the tallest president at 6'4".
Herbert Hoover, our 31st president, donated all his salary to charity. Very, very impressive.
Yeah, some good things and some not so good things for our U.S. presidents to remember that great Monday we just had last week for President's Day. Thank you, presidents, for giving us that day off.
Yeah, I think that's the whole point of the holiday. It's just to take a day off
Take
work.
a day off.
Get the free day off.
Yeah.
Maccabees are hosting their 20th anniversary sale this entire month. Be sure to go down there and check out all their great prices on their extravagant decorations and materials that you can utilize throughout your house, as well as fudge.
Maccabees, Gifts of the Southwest. Go down there and check out their huge store. Banya Call to Feed happened this last Saturday at the Cleom Eagles. The Cleom Eagles took it over from the Cleom Roslyn Chamber of Commerce and put on their own event where the Banya Caldo I was hearing was delicious, and Eddie was down there trying to get some of his own, but he got some great footage for you.
Tonight we have our Banya Calda Festival, the Garlic Lovers Feast.
And what all does that entail?
Well, it's French bread. You get your choice of beef or chicken, and then you go through the line. You got broccoli, mushrooms, red and yellow peppers, cauliflower, and Savoy cabbage. And it's all in a garlic, olive oil, anchovy paste, kind of fondue. We have a wonderful turnout. We're very pleased. We just got calls from Yakima, and they were wondering how late we were serving dinner.
And how late are you guys serving dinner?
Till 8 p.m. tonight.
What time did it start?
5 o'clock, 5 to 8.
Okay.
And we have music too. And they're playing for 3 hours, 5 to 8 with the dinner.
Okay. So I've never had bagna. What is bagna?
Bagna is a garlic lover's Italian feast. And they like to do it in the cold. Not everyone's heard of it, but they love it.
Thank you, Rachel Wyndham and Eddie, for collecting that footage, and Rachel for hosting that event. I'm sure it was a great turnout, and Eddie still stinks to this day.
Yeah, I love sitting by Eddie in that little closet because he smells like anchovies and garlic. Bonnie called it.
Very good.
It is.
And the McTakeover's coming up this week, and we have the manager on the ringer with us right now.
Can you please introduce yourself?
I'm Drew Biggs, the general manager at the Bill and McDonald's.
Well, thank you, Mr. Briggs, for taking the time out of your day to join us. What exactly is the McTakeover?
Well, basically what it is, it's our opportunity to help out the Roslyn Theater. Typically, it's where we have anybody from around the community, typically clubs, sports events. In this case, the Roslyn Theater come in. They bring about 6 to 12 people.
Wow, the McTakeover is a cool thing that's going to be helping a local business. What percentage of the sales is going to be going to the Roslyn Theater?
15% of the proceeds go out to them. They get to sell any of the merchandise they want to sell. They have that opportunity to do that. But that's basically what it is in a nutshell.
That is wonderful. And when does the McTakeover take place exactly?
The 27th, Wednesday the 27th.
I can't wait to get down there and support the Roslyn Theater and McDonald's. So why are you guys doing a local business this time?
You know, we really want to make sure the Roslyn Theater stays around for everybody to enjoy. And so this is just one of those opportunities to really show how much you care. So come out, support, and make this a success.
Thank you, Mr. Briggs, for taking the time out of your day to join us and for what you're doing down there. I cannot wait to go down there for the McTakeover.
Oh yeah, helping out the Roslyn Theater, and Ronald McDonald's going to be down there. I love my Ronald.
Oh yes, me too.
I'm going to bring my little stuffed animal Ronald McDonald with a whistle and everything.
There you go.
Gosh,
Well, if you're a business owner, you can bring yourself into Inland Network's office and set up some advertising with us here at Channel 40.
Yep, it's as easy as just giving us a call or coming in, and we would love to get some advertising and more foot traffic in that door. So give us a call at 649-3940, or again, like Jeff said, stop in the Inland Network's office and we'll set something up with you, and make sure to get a commercial or an advertisement banner for you.
And not only is your advertisement going to be shown here on local Channel 40,
Mondays and Thursdays,
but it's also going to be shown down in Ellensburg on local Channel 2.
or you can check us out on the World Wide Web on the address below.
Also, like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter.
The Chance Brothers played at the Parlor Car this last Saturday. They rocked out, and Eddie and Aaron got some great footage for you.
Now you ride around in your fancy car, think that you're richer than you are.
Thank you to the Chance Brothers and everyone who attended that event. Big things happening in downtown Cleveland. Parlor Car, drawing in a crowd and bringing in some bands at the same time.
And some love. That was the Valentine's Day dinner down at the Parlor Car. The Chance Brothers played wonderfully for the couples.
Speaking of love, T. Grace was spreading some love.
Much love.
Much love to the Roslyn Theater, drawing a crowd at the break this past Saturday, making over $4,000 for the Roslyn Theater. Very cool things happening. Bands helping out, local theaters, and when I was there and just them talking about all the memories that they shared at the Roslyn Theater sparked a lot of memories that I've had at the Roslyn Theater.
That's a really good point right there. A reason to donate to the Roslyn Theater for the upcoming children and for us to have great memories in this Roslyn Theater. Great job, T. Grace and the Brick, raising money for this great digital conversion for Roslyn Theater. So keep up the great work, and everybody that was there and donated money, thank you so much.
It's pretty cool just looking at the past history of the Roslyn Theater. My dad was telling me about when it was a morgue when he was little.
Oh yeah.
And all the little, he used to get himself in a little bit of mischief out there, scaring some people, walking out of the morgue.
Hey, it's a scary time.
Yes,
especially sitting in there watching a theater.
There was a guy whose job was strictly to stay there overnight. There was someone's never allowed to leave the morgue, right? So this guy would stay in there by himself, and my dad did a little knocking on doors.
Running, oh man.
A little spooking.
I don't think you could scare that guy probably.
No, he went out running one time, like him and people I'm not going to mention, Greg Barr. We're tinking around, knocking on the door, and Greg was out, and he was kind of like luring the guy, like talking to him, and take a couple steps back, and so the guy was like walking out of the morgue. Oh, the old man walked in and like hunkered down in the corner, and the guy ended up walking in who was watching the morgue, and then my dad spooked him and he went running out the front door.
No way.
Yeah.
Could have gave the guy a heart attack and died right in the morgue.
I know. My old man just told me that story the other week. It was pretty funny.
Well, just around the riverbend, we have Sousapalooza, March 2nd. Do not forget about this great event. The Roslyn Library, the Friends of the Roslyn Library put this on every year to raise money for the Roslyn Library. Sousapalooza, full of art, great food, and so many cool festivities. Last year they had the G-rated burlesque dancers, and it was awesome. And hula hoops. Cannot wait for Sousapalooza and the great footage that always comes from that great event.
The best burlesque dancers are the G-rated ones.
The
G-rated ones.
Yeah. 25th annual Spittoon boat races are going on at the Brick. This is March 9th. Cannot wait. Jeff and I are going to try again. But
look out for Team Jeff and Nolan because we came in dead last this year, or last year, and
this year we're looking at trying to get
second to last.
Second to last.
Our boat sank. Don't use the soap.
Yes.
Soap boats don't work.
No, don't use Zest soap because
no, it wasn't Zest. It was a Dial.
Dial.
It was Dial soap.
Gosh, that soap was terrible.
Well,
In the networks, we'll be calling our customers about the DCT boxes, the cable boxes that you have in your living room or bedroom or wherever they may be in your house to be replaced with new efficient DCT boxes. Also, we're looking at replacing our DVR boxes. So if you have one, give us a call 649-2211 and we'd love to exchange a brand new DVR box with 500 gigs compared to your 200 gig hard drive.
The Inlet Network's Warriors had a couple games take place this past weekend, not doing too hot as opposed to last weekend.
Yeah, our tournament this last week was it was a bummer. We had some heartbreaks, almost beat Ellensburg, only lost by 3, but unfortunately we lost 3 games, but won 1, which was really cool. We came back down by 10 in the last 2 minutes. We won by 6. Our boys did awesome, lost our voices, and the refs actually yelled at us a couple times to be quiet.
Do you guys have a winning record or a losing record?
Unfortunately, we have a losing record, but we have an amazing team. We have an amazing team and
terrible coaching.
No.
Amazing, good team, horrible coaches.
We're doing good coaching. Jeff, I'd love to see you out there.
Yeah, I would have a winning record.
It'd be very embarrassing.
Backdoor, hitting the trays, hook shots.
You're a terrible basketball player.
I am, but I'm a great coach at basketball.
Spring sports, we'll stay on the sport topics, are coming up, and they just had their athletes and parents spring sports sign up registration this last Tuesday, February 19th, where the boys and girls signed up for golf, baseball, softball, tennis, and track. This should be a great year for attendance, and get out there, root on the boys and the girls of the varsity and JV level for all these spring sports, and hopefully the softball or baseball, track, golf, tennis will go to state and hopefully get a trophy for the Clallam Roslyn Warriors.
I know, I think our golf game's coming up a lot.
Yeah, we have a great golf coach and a lot of attendance, they were saying, for this year's golf team. Special Olympics, boys and girls did amazing. Basketball tournament taking first. Second year in a row. Cannot wait to get an interview with Shannon Williams and the rest of the crew from the Special Olympics Boys Basketball Warriors team. Very exciting right here, getting first once again.
Hopefully we will have an interview with Shannon Williams and the team by Monday.
Oh yeah.
So stay tuned. And now moving on to
Civic News. In South Clallam City Council news, this happened February 19th, 2012. Mayor DeVere was absent, so they had a short meeting where they talked about the conditional use permit and a complaint about a body shop on Broadway.
Then I have a question on this, on Broadway, the was car maintenance. You know, any parts store, yards that have cars that they work on, they always have a 8-foot fence around it. How come there's no fence around it? It's like a junkyard.
I got a few cars, but
Norm works out of his.
Oh.
I was just pointing to his shop's right over there. Around his shop, the place that he actually works out of is always tidy. There's never anything in the way. The alley is always clean.
Why doesn't the city require them to put a nice fence around it and dress it up? No answer, huh?
how's your library doing?
It's doing very well. No, I'm not making a complaint, I'm just asking, it says right here to come and make comments, so I'm making a comment.
Well, what
And
I'm
then the other
saying
one,
is, if you're just talking, that's one thing. If you'd like to address the council about something and say that you are talking with something you'd like to say in writing, those are two different things.
And then across the street from the post office, there's a building there that's been sitting there with tarp on it that's now rotted.
Okay,
totally
well, we
away.
need to stay with this conditional use permit. That's.
Oh, isn't this part of it?
No, no.
Okay.
They're
Guess not.
business zone area.
Where they were at does not require conditional use.
If you want to check out the full South Cleveland City Council meeting in its entirety, it's only 17 minutes long, check out INTV at 1 p.m. Monday through Friday.
And that concludes Civic News. We here at Channel 40 love the place that we were born and raised.
Love it.
Love it.
Best place to live.
Love the agriculture, love the animals, love the
environment.
friends, the family, the community, everyone coming
The
together
air.
as one. The air, fresh air.
Air's
You
the
can't
best part.
beat it. But there's
And
some
the water.
and the water, the lakes, the high country lakes. I mean, the
Love
hiking, biking, everything, anything that you could think of or dream of, we
Outdoor
have it
rec,
here.
everything.
We have it here.
We are spoiled living here.
We are, but there are some things that come to outdoor recreational use that you have to brace yourself for and be prepared for, such as living with wolves.
Living with wolves, and this is a great time to go tonight and learn about living with wolves. This seminar is with Jay Kehne with Conservation Northwest. He will discuss wolf ecology, management, and newly identified Teanaway wolf pack. This is going on today at 7 p.m. Thursday, February 21st.
Very cool thing,
It
and
is.
very knowledgeable person when it comes to wolves and what we can do to protect ourselves and protect the wolves.
And protect the wolves, very important. Animals are just like humans. You gotta have some boundaries, and you also have to have some distance.
And we here at Channel 40 love animals, and that's why we're moving into ARF News.
ARF News. In ARF News this week, we have Trey. He is an American Staffordshire Terrier who is neutered, microchipped, and up to date on shots. Trey weighs 60 pounds and is good with other dogs and loves kids. He is a very well-behaved guy with nice manners. A fence yard is best for Trey. Trey is crate trained and knows his basic commands. If you're interested in Trey and want to adopt this cute dog, please give Lori a call 304-4805 with ARF Animal Rescue.
Crate train, that's a big step.
It is. I don't like to crate train my dogs though, but if he's already crate trained, perfect right there.
Nobody likes to crate train their dogs, but when they are crate trained and they're not barking in the crate, it's very, very nice.
Yeah, especially when you go to bed, you just throw a sheet over that crate and they're ready to go to bed with you.
I know. My grandma's dog will watch her every once in a while, and then when
You just gotta put him in your pocket.
When he's bad, yeah, I put his collar on him and his like handcuffs. He hates it. And then when he's really bad, I put him in a crate. It's like jail.
He's like barking
and he
up
gets
a
the
storm.
cuffs and the pin. I mean, he doesn't like it.
Poor little guy.
Yeah,
He is a
that's
cute
what
dog.
happens. On Monday, February 25th through March 1st, the Forest Service Road 3300 in the Tainum will be plowed from the Tainum Snow Park to a point near the junction of Shadow Creek Road. The route will be closed to all traffic, including snowmobiles.
Very important update right there because a lot of sled heads love to take this trail and it's really important. Right now it is going to be closed and please respect the people that are working up there.
And we'd like to shut down tonight's episodes by wishing some people some happy birthdays.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
Starting off February 21st, my old classmate Zach Arnold, happy birthday bud.
On February 23rd, we have Rosie Boggs, happy birthday.
On February 24th, happy birthday Stephanie Harrison and Joannie Lee Fisher.
On February 27th, we have Ryan Nindick, happy birthday buddy. And if you have a birthday that you would like to celebrate, get a hold of us here at 649-3940 and we'll be more than happy to put that on the news.
Or Facebook, tweet us, or YouTube it. Also, we just got this Facebook. We want to say a huge happy 50th anniversary to the Lammers.
Gary and Shirley Lammers celebrating their 50th anniversary this year. Congratulations, guys. 50 years is a very, very long time.
So if you see one of these two on February 23rd, wish them a happy anniversary on that day. What an awesome thing right there. 50 years and running. Congratulations, you two, and keep up the great love.
Yes. And it's crazy. It's like right after Valentine's Day.
Yep. It's a great time right there.
Absolutely.
This has been a couple local boys.
Shooting some local news.
For you, February 21st, 2013, I'm Noel Weiss.
I'm Jeffrey Jorgensen.
And remember, if you have any news, give us a call, Facebook it, tweet us, and we'd love to get it on our news station and get it out to you. Shuffle.
Harlem Shake.
We've never been to Harlem.
The whole day
You know
was
Obama was.
dedicated to them. I don't get it. Moving right along. So we're gonna the Inland Network Warriors had
big time. 4 hours to make this script, bud.
Thank you, Mr. Briggs, the manager.
Oh yeah, Ronald McDonald's gonna be down there. Yeah, that Friday night was packed.
Such a weirdo.
Turn it off. I'm trying, bro. I have to wait for the phone call to end, then I have to put my phone on. We have Rossi Boggs.
Rosie, my cousin, Rosie Boggs. The one you tried dating. On February 21st.
Con los terroristas.
And do the Harlem Shake.
Hey there, Karen. Hey, pretty lady. I'm not getting paid. Look at you. You are something else. Yeah? You looking for a boyfriend there?